Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine, Dr. Simple Budgets, and welcome to the last Saturday in the month of May. This was a great month for me, obviously, because I was able to save a lot of money, get my high yield savings up past $1,000, which I have had a lot of money before in my lifetime, but I never stewarded it very well. And so when I came upon hard times, all that money vanished. Now I'm at the point where I know how to steward my money well. So just using the cash method, cash stuffing system to just save $1,000 is a real big deal for me. So not only did I do that, but I also was able to get way ahead in a lot of my binders here. But then I went on a little bit of a shopping spree and the old Christine started to pop up. It's not that I used to spend my money on stupid, frivolous things. It's just that I always used to think and justify all my spending. And I found myself kind of doing that in the month of May. So let me show you what I purchased in the month of May, and I'll talk to you about everything that I have here. All right, so welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California, and I get paid once a month. Now, for the month of May, I did a lot of shopping because I had a lot of personal goals. And then I also had a lot of just like old thoughts. And what I mean by that is like things that I've been thinking about doing for months, maybe even a whole year. Definitely a whole year on some of these things. So let me show you one by one what I purchased, why I purchased it, and how it's going to fit into my cash budgeting system as well as my lifestyle. So I'm going to start with all the things that are on the top here, and I'll even tell you where I purchased them from, and I will link those down below. All right, let's start with this side. Well, actually, let's start with this side over here. So first of all, I did go to Daiso, and I went to Daiso because I was looking for a few small things. These you have already seen in my video. These are just some new sticky tabs that I thought were really pretty, and I wanted to use these. So I did use these in my Tiny Tuesday video. I think you did see that there. Another thing that you saw in my Tiny Tuesdays was I bought this felt here, and this felt was very cheap to purchase, and I used it to basically just line my dice tray because I used to have to edit out the sound of the clunking of this dice in my dice tray before. And like, imagine editing every single time I drop my dice on Tiny Tuesday for months. I got really tired of doing that. I wanted to buy a dice tower, but the story is I purchased the dice tower, and then the Etsy shop owner reached out to me and said, we're closing our shop and we're just going to issue you a refund. And I was like, bummer. So this is what I did instead. And I absolutely love this now. It doesn't make a sound that I have to like, you know, worry about editing. So that's that. I also from Daiso purchased these two washies. This one is so pretty. I love it so much. And then it wasn't until I got it home that I realized that there's like a hidden Minnie Mouse in it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that Minnie Mouse is so hidden that it doesn't matter to me. I don't care too much. I just really like the colors of it and how vibrant it is. And then this one right here is a more subtle sort of blue-gray, and I kind of like that too. I think I'm probably going to use this to decorate my June planner. And speaking of my June planner, I almost forgot that I also bought these stickers from Daiso right here. And I think these are so adorable because it's a whole theme already in the stickers. So here we have like a more of a autumn feel, maybe like October-ish even, but just like a cafe feel. And then this one is a traveling set, which you know, summertime is coming, plus I have travel that I'm going to be doing in June, so I'm definitely going to be using some of these stickers to help decorate my planner or anytime that I'm traveling out of town. This one I think I'm definitely going to use in the month of June. And I'm just going to pair it up with this washi right here in my planner. Sorry for the glare. But these are just like beautiful blue flowers here. I think it's very perfect for June. I also got a set in pink. Very cute, very demure. And then I also got this cute sticker set. This is so cute, with these little, I want to say these are like little raccoons, but I just like the green in it. And these are actually really sparkly. I don't think you can tell that they shimmer. Maybe you can tell, but these are like shimmery stickers. So I think these are adorable. So I did pick these up. Another thing you saw in my Tiny Tuesday reallocation video was this. This also came from Daiso. Probably it cost about $3, but I decided that I really love the color of it on the outside. It very much reminds me of my planner. My planner is from Temu, but they have the same, you know, cover on the outside. They both have that. And this one is just like pink to match my whole Tiny Tuesday Ultimate Savings Binder setup. And of course, in that video, you saw me calculate how much money is in my Ultimate Savings Binder. So I got this from Daiso as well. Another thing I got from Daiso is this. One thing that I realized when I was cash stuffing in my old bank bag, you know, my red one with the Velcro on the outside. I do love that bag, but I was ready to upgrade. So I found this at Daiso. It is very thin, but at the same time, you can put your money inside of it. And I have already put in my bank slips inside of it as well, so it fits those really well. And the money fits in here really nicely too. And it can fit a lot of money, which is the problem with the other one I had. It could fit a lot, but it couldn't fit a lot. And so, and I'm just kind of glad to have this because my purse is black and it is very unassuming. There is no window on the outside of it like my other bank bag had. So I think this cost me $2, maybe $2 for this one. And then finally, because your girl is just, you know, menopausal, I found this cute little hand fan. I thought this was so adorable. I could not resist the little kitty ears on it. And it's just a little fan, you know, when you get the little, you know, you out there that might be going through menopause, you understand that out of nowhere, you'll just feel very hot. And this on the back of your neck, oh, this is wonderful. So I did get this hand fan as well. Okay, now moving on to Etsy. Let's do Etsy next. So in Etsy, I purchased a few things here. One is I did purchase a new A7 wallet because I'd purchased some new A7 envelopes. Now, the reason why I purchased these is because the other seller that I bought the A7 envelopes from, we kind of came to a misunderstanding at the end around communication and things like that. But in the end, because they had started to send out 2 orders, when I received the first order that was like lost in the mail, literally it was lost in the mail for over a month, it finally came in. So I reached out to the Etsy shop owner and I was like, hey, your first order came in. If you want, I can just pay you for it. And they were like, no, you don't have to pay me for it. You know, just go ahead and keep it. And I was like, wow, score. So I don't have those envelopes with me right now because my purse is 3 stories down in the garage right now in my car. But I did end up ordering these with the refund that I got. And these are nice. These are from MSG Budgets on Etsy. And I knew that they were going to come without being hole punched. And MSG and I, she's a sweetheart. And she was like, let me know. I think she was like willing to hole punch these for me. But I said, don't worry about it. She sent me these. So for my wallet, these have always been my categories: gas, groceries, dining out, personal, and household. These are really nice, very nice quality, very thick matte vellum envelopes. Of course, I'm really bad at manipulating matte vellum. I have to get used to it, but yeah, they're very roomy. I find these to be like, the width across here and the depth of it is pretty roomy for your money. So she sent me these, and then as a freebie with my order, she sent me this as well. And I'm just now opening this. I wanted to wait till I could open it on my YouTube channel, but look what she did. Not only did she send me this gorgeous matte vellum $600 challenge, which I think is gorgeous, but she sent me an extra envelope for my wallet. And I don't usually use money for emergency, but I do take money back to the bank a lot, especially if I purchase something and I have to use my card and then I have to take money back to the bank to cover it. So this is going to be my back to the bank. Maybe it's an emergency, like hurry up and get it back into the bank, Christine. So I think I will use it for this. And I didn't mind that they didn't come hole punch because it ended up being a really good savings for me to do it that way. And also because I knew that it gave me an excuse to purchase this. Now this was from Amazon, but I am going to link this down below. This is a really nice hole puncher. You can change the settings on it so that it'll hole punch an A7, an A6, or an A5, which is exactly what I needed. Because I was doing all my hole punching with a regular hole puncher, one at a time. But this is gonna make my life so much better. But I'm gonna go ahead and hole punch these right now, and then I'll open up the wallet for you. I think it's already set where I want it. Oh no, it's set on A5 right now. So let me change it back to A7. Very simple, you just slide these over. Like that, and like that. It's a little stiff because it's new. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is set for A7. So it says that you can do a bunch at a time, but I don't want to do a bunch at a time. I'm gonna do 3 and 3. Let's just do 3 and 3 at a time. And then let's just make sure that this is going to line up the way we want it to. Okay, that took me a second because I had to line it up with the 6s on each side, but I got it done. So they're all here. So we have them with all the holes: gas, groceries, dining out, personal, household, and then emergency. All right, so that is a beautiful tool to have if you're a budgeter. I think I did get this one from Amazon. These are from Etsy. So let's open up this binder from, where did I get this binder from? Oh, this was also from Amazon. I'm only a little disappointed in this one because it's a lot bigger than my A7. I think my A7 wallet is like about right here, you know, whereas this one has like this extra inch on it. So it isn't ideal for the purse that I'm carrying right now. So of course I have to get another purse, right? One that matches this one because, you know, again, I've been depriving myself a lot. I've just been saving and saving and saving and saving. I haven't really gone shopping for a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. And I've been saving up in my personal envelope here, which still has a good amount of money in it. But I want to buy myself a purse to match this, and that will fit this. But let me also show you the reason why I bought it is because I wanted a wallet with a zipper. And this is very smooth, very good quality. And it does have the gold rings inside, which I really also like a lot. And the other thing that my wallet doesn't have is it doesn't have this window for my identification, which is kind of annoying. And I also have a separate coin purse because my wallet doesn't have that, but this one has a nice coin purse already built in and a nice pocket here for receipts and things. And it's waterproof on the inside, and I like that. So there's waterproofing, and then there's extra space right here as well for receipts or cash or whatever you want. But let me get this open and set up. Okay. So again, I really do like the gold hardware on this. My other wallet has silver hardware and it's black. But I like the warmness of this. And for sure, if I buy a purse, I'm gonna try to match this color, and I'm gonna try to get a purse that has gold hardware. Okay, so let's put these in. And so you can see how big it is compared to these A7 sized envelopes. So we have emergency, household, personal spending, dining out money, groceries, and gas. Am I going to use this wallet right now? Not for my June cash stuffing because I haven't bought a purse yet to go with it, but I just wanted to have it set up in anticipation. And I do think this is like really, really nice. And I can't wait to use it. So again, the envelopes and this cute $600 challenge came from MSG Budgets on Etsy. This hole puncher came from Amazon. And this calculator also came from Amazon. So I've been using my work phone whenever I've been doing calculations, and I decided that I wanted to have something that would sort of match my aesthetic here for the channel. And this was a very cheap calculator off of Amazon. I think it was only like $5, but that's really all I need. I don't need anything fancy. I don't need anything that costs like a lot of money. I just need something aesthetic and something that will do the job. So this calculator, again, came from Amazon. And all it takes is a, let me see, a AAA battery, one AAA battery. I think it takes one AAA battery, but also if you wanted to, it supposedly will also work in the sun, so I can charge it with sunlight. Supposedly it goes off after 10 minutes if you don't use it. So there it is on, and then, you know, it's just a calculator, but I think it's gonna work for me. So there's that. And let's see, what else did I get from Amazon? Oh yes, oh yes. So, okay, let me tell you a little story about this. Does this look kind of familiar? Kind of not familiar, right? Back when I bought this yellow zippy binder, I think most of you will remember who have been OGs watching my channel from the beginning. You recognize this. I used to play randomizer games with this. And then I wanted to have, I had the idea last year to get a purple binder for my annual. So I bought this purple binder for my annual expenses, and I bought this at the same time. And I did not like this for my annual expenses, even though it was purple, it wasn't crocodile. And so, of course, I changed it to what we know now as this one right here is for annual expenses. So this whole collection is crocodile. But I still had this lingering all these months. This A5 purple zippy, you know, it was an accident. It was supposed to be A6. And I ordered A5 by mistake, and I've just had this for months and months. I think I've had this for a year, to be honest. But let me tell you, someone who I really admire, who has the most beautiful A5 is Celisa at Beautifully Me and You. She would always do her 1s and 5s challenge in her with all the little glitter in the shells. It was really pretty. But what I really liked about hers is she, on the inside, she always had these envelopes for her 1s. I have 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. So I totally bit her idea. I'm a biter. I bit her idea. And I no longer have my smaller emergency funds binder. This one is no longer for emergency funds anymore. This is now just for special bills because I have started to collect star notes. So this has been retired from being my emergency, and it's now for star notes. But this is now my new cash binder, and I don't even call it emergency anymore. It's a mindset shift that I had, and I thought to myself, if I consider it emergency, I'm going to stress over it. And I don't want to stress over it. I just want to stuff it. I just want to stuff it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Isn't it gorgeous? So these are stickers, and mine are not perfect like Celisa's because I think she does hers all in one sort of strip. But these I had to hand put one at a time, each one next to each other. So some of these are good, they're gonna be crooked because I had to put them on one sticker at a time. And then the other thing that I bit off of her is I made myself this little, she has like a bookmark, but mine just says cash savings, and it's just laminated. I think I laminated it 2 times with 3 mil. So that's my bookmark that says cash savings. So this is no longer my emergency fund. This is just cash savings in here. And that was my mindset shift. So all of these items, everything came from Amazon. This came from Amazon. The purple A5 envelopes came from Amazon, and the stickers came from Amazon. Let me show you the stickers. Now these stickers here, I think these are the stickers I used to make it say cash savings. These are Walmart stickers. I've had these stickers for probably 13 or 14 months. I bought these a long time ago and I lost them. And I couldn't find them, and I couldn't find them, and I couldn't find them. And I thought, oh man, I need to order some stickers. So these were the stickers that I ordered from Amazon. These are 2-inch stickers. They're gorgeous. And I will leave these in a link below. I'll leave everything in a link below. But it kind of was a great thing that I couldn't find these, because these are so much better. And then because these are smaller, this one actually made for a better little bookmark that says cash savings. Sorry for the glare, but I feel like this is the only way you can see it. So I love this so much. And it has a lot of money in it right now, because not only did I move my emergency money over here, but I moved some other money over here as well. So I think we have a good amount of money in here right now. Let's see. We have 300 and hundreds, and this is just getting started. I want this to get as fat as Salisa's. This is gonna get real fat by the end of the year. Let's see, 50s. I got a couple of 50s in there. And let's see, 20s. I don't think I have a lot of 20s. 20, 40, 60, yeah. I have 3 20s in there. I have just a handful of 10s. Oh, not even a handful, just 2. And then 5s. Okay, 20 and 5s are in here. I have 2s, which I moved over also. These were like my future grandma $2 bills, but I moved them over here. There's $20 and they are brand new. Let me tell you, these are crispity crisp, beautiful 2s. And then, so of course I'm not gonna spend these, right? But I did want to have them in here because I will be collecting more. And then my 1s, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. So this is my new binder for stuffing extra money in. Extra money. Okay, so that's that. And as far as stickers go, I also ordered some scratch stickers from Amazon as well, because I want to start getting into making my own or downloading some A5 challenges from coffee shops and putting stickers on it. I'll give you an example. Just as an example, I'm probably not going to use this one for June, but I did do this already, where I took, I think this one came from Bookish Mama Budgets. This was her A5 that I got from her coffee shop, and I decided to put the scratch off stickers on it. So this is what I plan on doing, especially for my personal savings. So that's all the stickers. And then finally, let's get into my personal health. I have started to exercise every day, and also I've changed my diet. And let me show you what I purchased. So I purchased this. So something that I used to always use all the time back when I was really lifting heavy in the gym was BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. Some people are young enough where they don't need these, but when you get older, I would say when you're probably like in your 40s and higher, you definitely need to be supplementing your body with branch chain amino acids. It's because it offers you muscle recovery, and we just don't have it when we're older. We don't recover as fast. So this not only has muscle recovery, but it also has electrolytes in it, and this is watermelon flavor. This is fine on its own. If I know I'm gonna be really lifting, then I'm gonna add some creatine to this as well. And I do have creatine. I had it. It was just sitting in my cabinet, but I bought this. Now this is really, this is without a doubt is absolutely necessary. Elastijoint for joint support. So your knees cracking, you know what I mean? Like everything's cracking and creaking when you first start working out, but you need this to keep yourself like, you know, keep your MSM, your glucosamine, your chondroitin up. And it also has gelatin in it, which is also very good for your bones and your joints. This is from Labrada. Labrada is a very well-recognized brand. I've used Labrada for years and I trust it, and I really, really love this. This is orange flavor. I love Atkins because I'm not drinking it for the protein. I have protein powder. So if I'm lifting weights, I would rather have the protein powder shake. But this is like my in the morning. I've already done some intermittent fasting and I want to break the fast with this. Or I drink this as my dessert in the evening because I just want to have something sweet, but I can't really do it. And I'm not really interested right now in making and baking sugar-free desserts and stuff like that. I have recipes for that, but right now I'm trying to lower my BMI. I'm trying to lower the fat in my body. So an Atkins for me is a better choice right now. Atkins protein shake. I love these so much. And then I just want to offer this to you on my Ko-fi shop, and you can customize it for yourself. If any of you are out there and you're very interested in, you know, maybe losing a little weight and then toning up, I call that a body recomposition. Me and AI, we made a body composition roadmap. You can put your numbers in it, and then it's kind of like a journal entry. Okay, dietary note, gluten-free. You can put your own dietary note in it. You can put your own numbers in it, and then you can write your own overall goal for your body composition if you want to. All right, so this is more like kind of like a journal. It will help you to stay focused on your goals, and then you can write in your journal. So then what you're gonna do is you're going to write your journal in here. It gives you journal prompts. If you're on a journey to recomp your body, the journey starts in the mind first. You have to get over any hurdles or thinking that will hinder you from making progress. Once you do that, then you can get on a routine, because a routine is basically just habit. So if you're interested in doing a body recomposition of your own this summer, I will have this available in my Ko-fi shop for free. It'll be a free download. And if you want to fill it out with your numbers, or you want to just take the whole thing and put it through AI for yourself, and then have AI redo this for you with your goals and everything in mind, feel free to do it. I just want everyone to, you know, be your best and try to do your best. So thank you all so much for being in this video with me today. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you for the next video. on Tuesday, we'll be doing Tiny Tuesday. So see you next time. Bye.